So as you look at your organizations, right, what metrics matter to you? It might be different for a life sciences company. It might be different for an asset management company or a bank. What are the key metrics that are important to you?
My biggest metric is how much error-free automation of a process can be achieved. Everything else starts coming in place, whether it's cost, savings, FTEs, they all.
And at the end of the day, does that error-free manifest itself as experience to your end customers? Is that the
absolutely.
ultimate measure?
Absolutely. I mean, because of the RPA and Blue Prism's capabilities, now I'm able to see every night when bots are done, I get 7 or 8 end-of-day emails. It tells me right away how much work was done, how much automation, how many errors, and it's like, that gives me the kick when I see zeros.
For us, one of the main objectives of just, for RPA for us is just creating capacity. One, for two benefits, right? One, to probably upskill our workforce, right? Now that with more time, they can maybe do more of the analytics, right? And secondly, more of the blocking and tackling where they don't have to do anymore, right? But I think our overarching one is probably around number of automations, because that will translate to capacity creation and hours and so forth. So that's something that we've been kind of focused on now. We're very early in our journey, and I think that'll continue to be refined, but that's what we've been focused on.
Yeah, I think I'd like to build on that comment too, because I think, first of all, we are refining as we go forward, but I'd go back a little bit to the objectives that we had in each area within the business unit. They have very specific objectives of what they're trying to achieve by applying this, whether it's we're trying to free up their resources and basically create capacity and redirect that resource into other work, or we're actually trying to reduce the headcount, so we're actually trying to save cost. So all those resonate quite well with me. We have very high quality, but we do it at extreme expense. So we'll talk a lot of times about 4 and 6-eye processes where you'll have someone who's preparing the work, someone who's doing a quality review, and in many, many cases, there's someone doing a quality review on top of that because it's high risk. Mm-hmm. So now we're able to do that same level of quality with very good metrics and at a much lower cost.
The other key component beside metrics in this race towards digital transformation, I would say, is scale. How quickly can you achieve scale within your organization? So thoughts on scale as you've been down this path now for 12 months and 18 months?
Like we talked about before, I think that we're continuing to try to find out the right model for what we've got. We feel like we have a model that scales pretty well up and down, but to do that in a way that's controlled and actually also high quality. So that's how today we're scaling essentially within the central COE, but I actually think we will touch federation in some way, shape, or form.
The scaling thing is an important one. Again, it's relative, right? So from an aspirational perspective or from where you are within your business. So I look at it this way, that banking is half front-end people, more than a third is back office. That's conventional banking. So I look at it this way, that our automation journey or robotics journey in total should be able to achieve the scale just like a fintech people do. Nimble, fast, quick. Introducing robotics to scale up the operation and become something is the best decision.